glad to meet you. So thanks for the kind invitation.
Thank you very much that you accepted.
Yes.
To come and to help us.
Please. Thank you.
I want to thank you because you accepted to organize this committee that will try to clarify the causes, the underlying causes for this wildfire in Mati. But first of all, I think that it is crucial that with your efforts, I'm sure that we will have in our hands specific proposals in order to take measures and policies in order to avoid such catastrophes in the future. I think that this is the most important, and I want to assure you that we will give you any help. The government will be in your disposal, but the committee will be independent because we need to have your independent view and your ideas, your proposals in order to protect the people, the Greek people, from such catastrophes in the future. We know that after the developments with the climate change, it is something that it is possible to have ahead in the future. So I think that it's time to prepare and protect ourselves with the correct way.
Thanks, and indeed, once again, for your invitation and accepting this invitation to chair this committee is certainly also motivated by the fact which was manifested yesterday in the New York Times, which I found on the airplane coming here in Aegean Airlines, in which one article is talking about these new fires that are threatening the world. And our American colleagues who were interviewed in this article are talking about an unprecedented era of fires that are difficult to control, that are behaving differently from what we knew before. And with this, I would like to say that in following up similar disasters or tragedies, like they happened in Portugal last year, and the ongoing fires in California and the United States, Sweden, and in the last weeks also in Germany, although they were relatively small compared to other parts of the world. We see that our landscapes are changing, and the vulnerability, not only of the landscape itself, but the people living therein, is dramatically changing. And so I think we are all, including Greece, entering an era that is determined by a number of factors where these fires are becoming a bigger threat to all of us. And indeed, this is where we have to look at, and develop visions, but also policies and strategies to deal with these issues. With regards to the fires in Mati, I would like to express my condolences to all of the victims of that fire. And we shall not forget that every human fatality and injury deserves our attention. And this is also a very prominent task and motivation for us to work with you. And I'm looking forward to a fruitful cooperation with an independent committee which will rely on the experts, on the professionals, the scientists and the managers in order to go ahead with the overall aim that these things in the future will not happen again.